Flip this around.
All right, cool. All right, guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Thursday. Do you know it is Unleashed Live time? We got a good topic for tonight. I am Lorie Woodruff, and I've got a few friends online, so let's make sure we check in with them to see who they are and what they are all about. But Unleashed Lives every Thursday we come 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock. And we check in on different topics about relationships, and really kind of spun off months ago. Tanisha, Miss Tanisha, which last name you want to use, Miss T. Tanisha and I had started a conversation on Facebook. You know, everything starts on Facebook, right? So it started, and we really just spun off on a question, and it really just started spinning off on a hot, juicy topic. And we just said, let's just do this every week because people need to have answers to these questions. So, Tanisha, I wanted to give it up to you first. Tell us who you are, Miss Lady.
Hello, Unleashed family. I am Tanisha, and I am a real estate mogul and a future author, parallelpreneur. That's the word that I learned this week. Parallelpreneur.
Oh, parallelpreneur?
Sheesh.
Parallelpreneur. I like that.
Multiple.
Just make sure you can spell it okay, all right? Don't go off and like, this is who I am. You can't spell it. You better spell it. All right, mogul.
When it come out a typo or something, it's going to be all right.
Parallelpreneur.
Right, practice.
I think it's three
So practice
L's.
before you take it out on the streets.
I think it's three L's.
All right. So it's a good balance because we got a female twist along. We have a couple of other females, of course, that you'll hear from. But it's she's a wonderful twist, funny personality. So you'll be hearing from her tonight.
Right.
Miss Angie.
Hello, everyone. My name is Angie. I'm an entrepreneur and just here loving it and trying to add in and receive a whole lot. But I'm glad to be here on the panel.
Wonderful. I'm glad you were here. And we got some things that I'm sure you'd like to share when we're all finished for this evening about your outstanding outcome this week. Yes, please.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Can't wait to hear it.
All right.
She'll be ready. Miss Vera.
I'll be ready.
So yeah, I'm Vera Phillips. I'm a real estate agent here in gorgeous Prince George's County, Maryland, and the future executive vice president for the board of directors for our lovely Realtor Association.
The executive. I like that.
All right. Yes.
Awesome.
Thank you, executive.
Awesome.
All right, let's come over to the fellas. Kevin.
Well, good evening / night, ladies and gentlemen. Glad to be on the panel as always. It's me, Mr. Kevin Howell. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a student. I'm a writer, and most importantly, I'm a phenomenal father. So, turn it back over to you, Lorie.
I love it. Thank you very much for bringing your personality and your stank on it every week.
Every week.
Every single week.
And you know, gotta put a little season on it.
I like it. You know, I love
As long as I don't leave the top off.
No. Anyway. Daniel.
Hey guys, I am Dan Bethay. I am an entrepreneur, real estate mogul. I am also an author, life coach, mind shifting coach. I do it all. I'm here, loving it every Thursday. Just want to get everybody kind of coming in and enjoying the conversation.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Awesome.
All right. So, as I said, tonight's topic is about, are you in a texting relationship? Are you in a texting relationship? So we're going to talk a little bit about that.
Texting and sexting, or just?
And somebody just sent me a text. William just sent me a message, and I can't do it. I don't know who's got William's telephone number. William. Thomas.
Oh, send a number. Okay.
Do you have his number, Tanisha?
I'm going to reply back to the thread, I think.
that would be fantastic if you can give him the phone number and the ID number. All right, because my hands, because he needs his 8:30. I sent a message at 8 o'clock as a reminder. So, but anyway. All right, so as I have been finishing my own book, Daniel and Kevin and Tanisha, Unleash Your Irresistibility, these kind of topics are what has been spun off. So this is the reason why we're really just talking about this tonight's topic. All right. So when we think about texting, you guys, we all have cell phones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Miss T. And so this is now the world of, this is a new phenomenon that's going on, texting instead of calling. So most people under the age of 35, it's kind of the thing where they do it, kind of hang around the text messaging world. But it's comprised of, you guys like definitions, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So I'm gonna give you the definition. I'm gonna give you the definition first so you can start it out. So a texting relationship is comprised of ongoing communication with someone you're interested in or someone you were supposedly going out with. But all you do is text message each other, and there is no texting, there's no dating, and many times there aren't even phone calls involved. So tonight, let's talk about the 7 rules of texting. The 7 rules of texting. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
You guys ready in here? Can you hear me okay? Just want to make sure you can hear me. If you haven't already, make sure you share. It's a fun topic tonight, but somebody's got to hear this because they might be in a texting relationship that they may not want to be in.
Right.
All right. So 7 rules of texting. Number 1, don't send more texts than you receive. This guy. Don't be this guy.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
What you think about that? Have you ever had somebody just launching off messages and it's just like, yo?
Yeah.
It's almost like you just throw in the towel.
In their defense, I'm not a texter, but in their defense, they really don't let you do like whole paragraphs. They break up the paragraphs for you.
Thank God. Thank God. Somebody needs to separate it.
In their defense, so
autocorrect.
You may get multiple text messages just because. Not their fault.
It is your fault when you keep sending them on text message. Pick up the phone.
It's cricket.
Exactly. And when your text message is so long that it goes
know whose fault is it, Miss Vera?
That's what we're talking about.
It's the fault of the people who created text messages in the first place.
So Vera, you must be a heavy texter.
I agree with you.
Am I what?
I agree with you.
You must be a heavy texter.
No, not me.
Okay.
No, I'm not
the jury's out on that, Miss Vera.
I don't know. She sounds a little weary, y'all.
Not guilty. My thumbs won't work that way.
You see your fingers moving, Kevin?
Yeah, I have fat fingers, so and that autocorrect. No, hate that thing.
Oh, the autocorrect will have you sound like an idiot.
Yes, it will.
Idiot.
So you use Siri.
Oh yeah, I talk.
Right, so
she ain't say nothing about using Siri. Siri's a part of texting.
Has an Android. Negative.
That thing will have you sound like
you can't fool us. You can't fool us with that.
Troy, you're sending me a long text message here, so let me do this. Let me read this one that Troy said. All right. Okay. Some women hate text relationships, but text messages are the way to go. Y'all women lie on us all the time and say we said something that we didn't. Now we can always go back to the transcript.
Oh, Lord.
Look, this joker says, see more.
Who is y'all women?
Okay.
One little punch.
Okay. So okay, so there's evidence.
One fell swoop.
Troy's basically saying he's leaving us evidence. We're leaving evidence, right?
A trail, yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Paper trail.
Okay, paper trail. All right. So don't do it. have a good balance, you guys, of text messages. Send enough so you can kind of balance it out.
It's like a tennis game,
All
like a
right.
tennis match. You send one, you send back, and then when it's time for you to spike it and get that point, you.
And that's so funny you said that. That is number 2, Kevin. That is number 2. The tennis
Wow.
rule. The agency, man. The agency.
The agency. It's the agency.
Right.
Y'all stop messing around. This was hard to get on this call tonight.
Yeah, it was. Something about it.
I know. I'm having technical difficulties now.
So number two is the tennis rule. So if you look at what the tennis rule is about, it's about, all right, you send one, wait, and then they send one.
Oh, okay.
Let's chill out. It ain't got to be just one-sided. But when you meet somebody, you got to just have to know, is this all we're going to be doing?
I hope not.
Is that what they call the text zone?
Text zone. Right.
The text zone, right?
I'm not a huge texter. If you send me a message, I am sending you probably a yes or a okay, because I'm not really into a long and the sky is blue and I was thinking about yellow today. I'm not the one. Call me.
I don't think that's wrong.
Call me.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I think it's good to have a balance, right? Sometimes you might want to send that text or whatever, while you at work or while you working or whatever. Everybody's day ain't flexible like ours, So I think, sometimes it's good. If I'm truly trying to get to know you, then I got to hear your voice.
I like to read. What? You have to find out.
Sometimes I even got to see you. So,
Can I interject with this one? Just send me the hot points of that message. And if it's all the rest of that, please pick up that phone, because there is nothing like that voice to truly put it on. I don't need a litany on my screen. I need voice.
Yeah. So you just got to know that person.
I don't need that. You let me know in the morning you're thinking about me. That's great.
That's it.
You need to hear the tone now.
We had to talk about what color shirt go with what color suit, and then what car you want to drive, and how those people were. Could you please pick up the phone?
Pick up the phone. See, you just got to feel it out.
Pick up the phone. They have a song. Pick up the phone.
Sure.
Derek on Facebook. Derek has said, "Call me," but I'm hanging up when the phone gets hot. That means you're on the phone way too long. Way too long. All right. So number 3 is send it and forget it. Send it and forget it. Don't send it with the expectation of a reply. Personally, we're not talking about professionally text messages. Like if you guys are talking about credit or real estate, I'm not just going to forget you. It's not like that. We're talking about personal.
Exactly.
No expectation. Daniel, what you think about that?
All of this is kind of hitting home for me.
It's kind of what?
It's hitting home for me.
Hitting home for you?
Yeah,
I know you have a headache, so help us out. What's wrong?
Well, I became a heavy texter simply because I was overseas. Being overseas for 6.5 years, a lot of my friends, family, loved ones, or what have you, were still here back in the States. So the only way that they can actually get in contact with me was via text message or Facebook. So I wound up developing a habit of texting more than I actually pick up the phone and call.
I see, grasshopper.
Yeah. So, now that I'm back here in the States,
You're in the States. You're in the States now. What's up?
I know the habit just kind of like jumped on my back.
Yeah. Daniel will send me a text message sometimes, and it's like he's already in mid-thought. 10 o'clock, it could be 11 o'clock, first thing in the morning time. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? You say, oh, excuse me. Because yours says see more. When it says see more, that's probably like 2 paragraphs.
Like I said, my bad.
Chapter in the book.
I'm 10 o'clock. I'm in rapid fire at work. I'm in phone call. You know, Tanisha, Vera. You know where at. What's going on at work, right? And you was talking about. Well, I was thinking about grilling some.
Shish kebabs.
I was thinking about doing this, and I saw the pineapple seasoning in the shelf, and I was thinking, should I do it or should I do barbecue? I was like, stop!
My bad. You know what I'm saying? I like I said, I got in the habit of doing it just simply because I was overseas. That was a way of communicating with a lot of my friends and family. But now that I'm back here in the States, I realized that I have to tailor that thing. You know what I mean? Because in the States, everybody is not a texter. You know, and like you guys said earlier, it is nice to be able to hear the voice of the individual on the other end. You know, and a lot of times, like when I'm in business mode, I will text the individual first before I pick up the phone and call.
Right.
You know, but
me too.
When we are trying to get to know one another, it is essential to be able to hear that voice, and especially do not have an argument over text. Because
no, we're going to get to that one last. We're going to get to that one last.
Okay, hold off. I'm up.
All right. So just by you guys on here, that's on here, are you a heavy texter, Vera?
No, not at all.
Kevin? I think you are.
I mean,
look at the glimmer in his eye.
The jury is out on that. I'm a 50-50. I'm a 50-50. I'm not happy. Yeah, cause like when I'm moving, like I shoot check, boom, boom, I'm gone. You know, but if it comes to like me and personal,
yeah,
no, I'm a balance. Yeah, I'm about 25%.
I'm gonna say I'm a 50-50er, but it's really short. It's really short when I do it. Yeah. Tanisha?
Yeah, probably. Not a heavy texter. I mean, if I find it's gonna be too long, then I'm like, call me or I'll call you later, something like that.
Derek, we know you're not.
Yeah.
We know you're not. Daniel, I think we already know your answer. All right.
Yeah. So we're gonna revise this answer.
Are you a heavy texter, sir? Just admit it. First step is saying, this is me.
This is. I'm in the app right now. We're not doing it no more.
Your hands are in the air.
Hands in the air.
I am a texter. My name is
no.
And I'm a texter.
You gotta go to TA.
I'm reformed.
You gotta go to TA. Texting Anonymous.
Texters Anonymous.
Listen, I'm about to put that in my affirmations.
Yes. I am Daniel, and I will not be the hell out of you. You're going to be in a relationship at some point. I'm going to text you and find out some answers. All right, Angie, no, because you like verbal.
My name is Kevin.
Yeah, I like verbal. But I'm a heavy text archiver, though. I will save a text.
You will save a text. You got that backup text.
Oh, honey. Yes, I got a backup text.
Got that backup. William, I see you bounced on here. Hello, sir. William?
Chill, Will.
I'm here.
Welcome, dear. Are you
What's up?
Are you a heavy texter in relationship?
No.
Well, okay, think about it. No. Okay.
I'm more the, I'll send have a good day at work, thinking about you type text during the day. You know, send the kisses and all that type stuff, but not conversations.
Yeah, we love that. Y'all like to have the good morning text, don't you? Who doesn't?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Really nice.
Or good night text. We all like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you, Anne?
No, I like good night on the phone. Don't tell me good night on the phone.
Don't tell you good night where?
Don't tell me good night by a text. I need to talk to you. If I'm good nighting, you need to be good nighting too. So it's like, where are you good nighting from?
Good night beside you, huh? Good night beside her.
I need to hear that.
Exactly.
I need the vibration to go through my ears.
Yeah, she listened out for the background noise too.
Yes, she
Right.
He said, "Where you
Good night from the top."
Y'all are a mess. All right, number 4. The teasing rule. The teasing rule. Remember we talked about this last week, you guys, about the love letters and the teasing. I think it was you doing the scavenger hunt, Kevin. You can do a scavenger hunt by text message. All right. So the rules of texting are you tease your mate.
How could you do that?
Tease your mate. To tease by text.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Tease.
Teasing is good. I got a message from one of our friends, Tamika. She says texting throughout the day brings a moment of joy within the day.
It does.
Chats are also nice, and I agree with that. You know, doing a little bit of video chatting throughout the day is really good. Being able to see that face is really good. But the texting, doing a teasing session, I guess, you know what I'm saying, making sure the individual have their mind set on you or what have you. I love that. I enjoy that, you know, so I think that's important. Very important.
It is very important. Thinking of you texts in the middle of the day, however nasty y'all choose to get.
You're right.
That's why you can't swipe through everybody's phone. They're texting their booze. Like, whoa, give me my phone back. That's enough. Just you hold it. When somebody tries to see your picture, that's it. You don't need to go any further.
No scrolling.
Right. We're all adults. I just don't need my mother or father looking at it like, give me my phone, Dad. All right. So when you're first getting to know someone, these kind of things kind of also stay in play because you're not officially dating them yet, but these things can kind of go into action. So it could either determine if you are going to date them or not. If they're an excessive texter or if they don't, you could be categorized almost like a player if you're doing too little texting too.
Yeah.
See, that's why I said it's a. Go ahead, ladies first.
No, go ahead.
Tanisha, go ahead. He said ladies first.
Yeah, I had a fellow colleague realtor that tried to wanted to holler at a sister. He was the buyer side of the transaction, and sent me a text at 10:30. It might have been 11 o'clock at night. You know, asking me out. I was like,
oh.
And he's 10 years older than me. That was.
He's a parallel entrepreneur like you. He's up.
That was that's double negative. I was like,
okay. So the timing of the day definitely makes a matter. You all weren't talking. You all were in business transactions, right?
Oh, exactly.
You were in business. So 10 o'clock to us is like 8 o'clock.
Yeah. So I posted it on Facebook. I was like, yo, let me know. Okay, I know I've been out of the dating game for a minute. They want to make sure I'm not off track, and it just started a firestorm of comments. I was just amazed.
Oh, if he looked like Denzel, I would have been on a date with his ass already.
Already.
That's all.
Already.
He didn't fit the parts. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, no, that was not acceptable for me.
That wouldn't have made any difference. Tanisha says no. That
she would have been like, hey, Lorie.
What, Kevin?
She'd have been like, I'm already outside.
That was bad.
She'd have been like, I'm already outside.
I'm already coming. What
if it was Denzel.
No, if he would have said, I'll send the car for you, that day would have been on. I'll send the car for you.
See? That's what I'm saying. Uber ready.
Andrea,
even if it was an Uber.
You're funny.
Andrea
said, I said, hola, ¿cómo estás? Till I said, thanks for tuning in. But look, now, if it was an Uber, if he sent the Uber, would that be cool?
No, the black Uber. The black Uber.
Ah, the X. That's right.
The X.
Yeah.
No.
He just didn't measure up, y'all. That's all. He didn't measure up. I had
That's
somebody
what it was.
send me an inbox message at that time of night. So I guess it's kind of the same thing. I've never met him. Never met him. And if he's on here now, oh well. Because he's on Facebook. He sent me a message at like 10 o'clock at night. You don't know me. You've never been out with me. Never held my hand. Walked across the street. Nothing. And he asked me, can I have a pic? P-I-C. Can I have a picture? What does that imply? What does that imply, ladies?
That's sexting.
That's sexting. Exactly. So
That is exactly
really?
that.
Ask for a pic?
Why would you ask for a
At 10
picture?
o'clock at night?
Yes. You got all my pictures on Facebook.
Yeah, that was.
If you wanted a professional picture, grab it. But you wanted a picture. You were asking for it.
Yeah.
You were asking for it. And I think you know who you are.
No, you should have went on Google.
Bad boy.
No, you should have.
No.
No, you should have went on. Hey, Lorie. You should have went on Google and grabbed a pic of anything.
Oh,
you know, I'm creative, so I'd have grabbed something. I'd have grabbed like a picture of a gorilla eating a banana or something.
That's what you wanted. You said
Send that junk to him.
You said a pic. You didn't say what kind.
Yeah,
So I didn't feel like going back and forth. And he's married. And he's married.
Oh, wow.
We've already just had this discussion. Yeah.
Already.
He's about. And look, I'm gonna tell you like that. I'm gonna tell you right now. The viewers is gonna go low by one person. Once it does, we know.
Oh damn! What happened?
We know what it is. He gonna be like, sorry.
Right. Are you talking to me? Yes, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you.
My God.
Well,
Jeez.
convicted. He might be convicted after this tonight.
Yeah, I'm not gonna keep going in on it, but you understand. Don't ask a lady.
Yeah.
That happens a lot. People ask by text
Yo,
messages or inboxing, give me a picture. We know what that is, but if you guys are not on that level to receive that, be very careful of asking for that picture.
You know, another thing that's kind of
turn somebody off badly with that.
Yeah, another thing that's really disrespectful, and men have a habit of doing this a lot, is sending a dick pic to a woman. And they ain't
Ooh, did he?
Man, that's disrespectful.
And I was about to say that.
Man, that's disrespectful.
Yeah. Like, do not do that. I mean, like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
you have not asked for a picture of your private part or what have you.
He's like, yeah, he's ready. He's ready. Let me send a picture of my stuff.
Like what? You don't understand that
that's
women
crazy.
do not actually get aroused by that. You know what I mean? It's like women get aroused mentally first before they get stimulated sexually.
Yeah,
So,
we're here. We're here.
Exactly.
But there's some Daniel want that.
Exactly.
You just got to feel them out.
Yeah, I agree.
When you get that dig,
I-
you get that private.
But you know what?
I agree that some women are like that. But the thing is, at the end of the day, you got to feel them out first and foremost. And number two, you know what I mean? Don't just send it to them just all willy-nilly and you don't know them.
I've gotten like 2 of those before. I was like, where'd that come from?
Yeah.
No.
I know.
I'm not even feeling you like that.
You haven't even met them. And you send
That's
them
disrespectful.
One guy asked me for a picture.
Yeah,
I sent a regular picture. And then he sent a picture. It was of his private parts. I'm like, that's not
Wow.
I have my clothes on. You don't. What's up?
It was a cock picture.
It was a hook.
Yes.
Cock picture.
It was a cock picture.
Chicken picture.
And it might not even be theirs.
Yeah.
Dudes is disrespectful, man.
Yeah,
Dudes is
Quinn has said
disrespectful.
that's for the younger crowd doing that.
Yeah.
No, I disagree. I know some dude. No, I'm gonna tell you, it ain't just the younger
Our
dudes.
reputation's on the line. I'm not. Look, you ain't doing that 5 years later.
It ain't a lot. No, it's
a lot of guys.
No, it's some older dudes too. It's some older dudes too. I'm telling you, cause my homegirls, they be like, "Yo, Kev, my homegirls be like, yo, Kev, this is crazy. Like, dude, send me a big pic. You know what I'm saying? He 30s. Like, they still doing that.
But that
Yeah, that's crazy.
Disconnect though. That also shows and proves the disconnect between an individual just picking up the phone and calling versus actually just.
I know.
I think with society, how like so we rather sit behind a computer and be anonymous with everything versus actually being in front.
Oh, that's real easy.
Or picking up a phone. Because it's easier to become somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Being behind a computer.
That's true.
That's the definition of a pervert. A parallel pervert.
They can't see what it is. I'm gonna tell you what it is. They can't keep you with this head, so they try to send you a picture of the other one.
Yeah, I like
that's all it is.
Wrong head
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wrong head action.
Yeah.
That's all they got is just a dick. I guess.
The writer speaks. Okay.
Yes,
man.
Number five. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Writer. All right, the 15-minute rule.
You're welcome.
Getting back to the 7 rules of texting. Number 5 is give it a 15-minute rule. Before you respond, that's what it is. So don't be too eager to respond back. What do you think about the ones when you send something at 7:59 and their reply is at 7:59?
Well, maybe they were on their phone at the time.
Man, if you've been going back and forth and they still in it, then of course, it's gonna come through. That's a part of the tennis match. That's a part of the tennis match too, though.
Here it is. Look,
boom, boom,
text
boom,
message comes in at 7:59. Hey. That all happened in a matter of 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, that is. Nah, they had their hand in it. They had that. They probably just had their phone in their hand. That is super quick though.
That's right here.
It's like the world.
Yes.
That'll be the world Guinness book record.
Look, Dan.
I'm trying to break that record.
Somebody's calling.
You wrong for that.
Oh.
Either they send you that two-page text. It's like you just sent me that message and I said, hello, where that 2 pages come from? That's some quick texting.
Was in the note section on their phone. They just copied and pasted that joint. They already had the question ready 3 days ago.
Responses for everything. That's like, wow.
I had that response waiting 3 days ago.
Whole paragraph. Your response came out like that. Quick responses. Hey, for the long texter, make sure you go to quick responses.
I'm guilty of
What'd you say, Tanisha?
Texting right away. I'm guilty of that. Because I like to be very responsive, very accessible. So it's only when I'm busy that I'm not going to respond to you right away. Mm-hmm. But other than that,
Yeah.
And I'm the same way. I've developed a habit of responding to individuals right then and there.
Yep.
It's just, for me, it's a bit of a common courtesy. Somebody asks something. If I'm not busy at the time, or I'm not focused, I'll just reply and respond back right then and there.
Not focused. That's right. Boring meeting. Boring.
Yeah.
That's it. Even if I'm in a boring meeting and I'm not focused, I'm going to reply.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay. I just had a thought and it just escaped. I'm sorry. It was good.
It'll come back.
Keep talking.
It'll come back.
It will come back. Damn.
You were thinking about those 2 pictures that you were sent. What did you do with those 2 pictures that you were sent?
I wasn't thinking about pictures though.
Good.
Right. It will come back, I'm sure. All right. So let's talk about number 6. No text fighting.
Oh, no.
No text fighting.
Never.
No. I've been through that. Like, honestly.
You can't do it? No, you can't do it.
Everything blows up.
That's not no.
In any circumstance.
I did it. Look, I was intoxicated one time and I had a full-fledged argument by text message. That was wrong. It was wrong, but I was drinking.
It don't work.
Text. It's called text wars.
Text wars.
Text wars.
So how'd you get your slur out? How'd you get your slur out?
Oh man, the flow was good though. When I look back at it the
win.
next morning, it was flowing good. It was like, damn, I'm a pretty good poet.
PPP, praying a pretty picture of poetry.
It was rough. It was rough and raw.
Yeah, I've actually had an opportunity to do that myself, and I got to a point I just picked up the phone and called.
Oh, absolutely.
It got hot and heated and bothered. And
I'm gonna be totally.
What happens is you will misread something that's said.
Always
Off of a few words and miss everything else that actually comes behind it.
Right.
You know, and you hot.
No drunk texting.
Just pick up the phone and call, because you're gonna wind up saying something in text message that's gonna piss them off as well.
Mm-hmm. You could have said, "I hate you, I hate you, I love you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you," and all they saw was, "I hate you."
Yep.
That's all you see.
Yeah, and so I don't.
I go mute, man.
That's another thing. Like,
I go mute.
When you actually read a text and you misread it, you get pissed off. Sometimes, brothers, we just shut down. We will shut down. We will not respond. We will not say anything. And the next thing you know, you get a whole flood of messages.
I ain't even gonna entertain it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna entertain it. If I see something that, if I see something going to the left, if I see something going to the left that ain't positive, you're gonna be the only person responding.
Andrea said you don't argue.
She know I don't. I don't argue at all. That's why people love me. I don't argue.
That's good.
For what?
For what?
Yeah, I don't need to.
Not productive.
Yeah, I keep my energy to myself.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't argue. That's one thing.
There's no point of actually talking.
All right. So on the flip side, no text fighting. What about the drunk texting?
Oh, shut the phone down.
I don't even get that drunk. I don't get that drunk.
What are you talking about? Drunk texting means they're looking to drunk texting means they're looking to see you.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so
yeah, that's not drunk texting. I'm competent. Like,
it is.
I'm not drunk. I'm awoke.
Okay, so if a lady had sent you a message and you know she's out, feeling good, guys, and you receive that drunk text, what's up? You gonna say, stay where you are?
Okay.
They're lying.
I'm gonna dare you answer that one.
They're so lying. You're gonna say, where are you? Where are you? How far are you? That's what you're gonna say.
I would have said, come over.
I know you would.
I would have said, come
over. You want to say I'm outside your house.
But now that I am.
No, that's not the first thing. First, if I knew it was a drunk text, I mean a drunk text, I would say, are you okay? Like, are you able to drive? That's the first thing. You gotta have concern first.
Yeah.
You gotta come in concerned. And then you say, okay, where's your location? What time we're meeting? Or
she's coming to you.
I'm just saying.
She's coming to you.
She's coming directly for you.
Yeah.
Gotta get an Uber.
Well, if she too drunk, if she too drunk, how she gonna drive?
I know you'll find.
She ain't gonna be going nowhere if she drunk like that.
She got that girlfriend Uber. That girlfriend courage. That girlfriend Uber. Girl, take an Uber over there.
That's the Denzel joint.
We're gonna find a way to get over there. Yes, I've done that back in my days.
Lorie, don't admit to anything. No.
I am going to admit to it. Yes, I have done that.
Don't admit to anything. That never happened. Never happened.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You're human.
Yes, I am vulnerable, and I'm letting you know. Yes, I have.
Truth is truth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, we all done it. Like, that's the best time.
Tanisha, what were you about to say?
It's the best time.
Just that, just to piggyback off of, I think you were saying the text arguing. But on the flip
I use the
side,
bathroom.
like when it comes to something personal, such as asking for money, about texting me concerning personal matters. Like to me, if it means that much to you, you pick up the phone. I think when it comes to certain personal things, it shouldn't be text. You shouldn't text me that. You need to
funerals, like when somebody passes away. I hate when people do that.
Mm.
No,
it depends on who, but
that one's a tough one.
I think it depends on who. But asking me for money or asking to borrow something, like just holler at me, because a lot of times if they text you, you might have other questions, and then like Daniel was saying, it gets confusing and you might misunderstand. And
right.
I'm like, if it's something that personal, just pick up.
Pick up the phone. Okay. All right. We got the last one, and we kind of already addressed it. Number 7, for the last thing for rules of texting is no essay writing.
Yeah.
We kind of already did it. So for overseas conversations, Daniel, I see. It makes sense.
Bad.
I'm sorry.
I'm done. I will forever pick up the phone. I will call now.
No.
For me, what? I think for relationships, no. Because, I think that's more communication driven. If
Right.
it is something where it's something about work, get to the point, something about work, okay, put it in there. But the long writing, you just have to kind of know the recipient's level. Yeah, you just got to know, are you okay with texting? Because they may be okay with it and they may not be okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
Because during the daytime, I use text messaging as quick, just something quick. Right. Whereas, just depending on your time of day, like Tanisha could love being on it and she could just be telling me all her thoughts, or Daniel could tell me what he made for breakfast and what seasonings we'll put in there and what they're going to do for dinner. It's just different. So just, I guess, find out from the person you're dating and who you're seeing, how do you like to be responded with? How do you like communication? Mm-hmm. Because if they are always going to be texting, that's a problem. And that's kind of a clue that they could be, that you're lower on their list. You're not a priority. If they're always texting, they're a player. So they really don't have the time anyway to talk to you. Or they're not really ready for a relationship. Those are kind of the signs that why they don't pick up the phone.
Well, let me ask you this. Let me throw a monkey wrench in there.
They may not know how to communicate properly.
Right. And I was going to say, maybe sometimes they're just shy and they just don't know how to communicate with an individual. Sometimes it's just a matter of their personality. They're a bit of an introvert. So they would rather text because they have a little bit more boldness when they text versus in front of somebody.
They have more confidence behind the keyboard.
Right.
And that's an insecurity, actually. At all points.
Yeah, we all have insecurities, but when it comes down to that communication, that's major. Yeah. Because anything could be misrepresented quickly. Mm-hmm. Quickly. Like, that's not what I said, but that's what you said. No, that's not what I meant. But that's what you typed. It's like, you know what, just forget it. Backspace, delete. I didn't say that. I didn't mean it that way. All right. So what do we get from this? Let's wrap up. It's 10 o'clock. So let's wrap up on what kind of things can we see that we can do with the texting situation.
Let me go first.
What have we learned from today's convo?
We have learned never go past 5. No, I'm gonna say 4 sentences.
Sentences. God damn.
Bad boys run on.
And he said his sentences are long, y'all. His sentences are already like 3 lines long.
Listen, I'm a poet.
I get it. I am too.
I'm a poet. I'm an author.
Hey, there you go. Paint a pretty picture of poetry.
Right. So
find out what they like.
First and foremost, get to know your audience. Understand what they like, whether they're a phone person or a text person.
Yes.
Second of all, don't send long messages. I have to tell her that.
Just let her know. Let her know what you're about.
Right. Third, well, I can't really say that. Third is the 15-minute rule, because if I'm on the phone, I'm just gonna go ahead and respond. That's just me. I like to, respond immediately if I have an opportunity to do so. So,
okay.
So the first two is the bigger ones.
Okay. You look, he's gonna be looking at his watch like this. Oh shit! It's been 12 minutes. I'm ready to respond. Woo! I'm ready to respond now.
You a mess.
Look, it's 16 minutes. Yes, I got 1 extra minute.
Really? I agree. Tamika just actually said something, and I agree with it. It's more so an acknowledgement of the text that you received, saying what has actually been said.
Right.
I'm big on just, saying replying, saying first chance I get.
Yeah. Some things require thought. And the only reason why I may not respond to a text is I'm genuinely busy. I'm in the middle of something because my phone is not always on me. Because I honestly have to put my phone away because my phone goes off. It is so disruptive. Like if I'm working on something, I want to finish it. Because if somebody calls and I'm in the middle of looking at research or doing something like that, it throws everything off. So I'll put it on silent or I'll put it away. So in somebody's eyes, personally, they could think, shit, it's been 3 hours. And for me, it's just like, okay, now I'm back. I can look and kind of get back to work. So the 15-minute rule wouldn't work for me because I may exceed that if I'm in the middle of blocking my time at work, especially in the morning. You Keller Williams agents, y'all know, you got to time block.
That's right.
And I time block. I typically don't even really get on the phone until after 1 o'clock, straight up.
But something, like this society has become so instant with everything.
Right.
And we expect things to be, come just like that.
Right.
But
same thing with the phone.
The reality of the matter is, it's like, we have to also tailor our mindset when it comes down to understanding an individual, what they do, how they operate.
Mm-hmm.
You have to tailor your mindset when it comes down to them. Because just like you, Lorie, you don't have the time, to be responding like ASAP.
No.
People could get in their feelings because they didn't, receive a respond from you like instantly, So it's just a matter of just to stuff like that.
Who was that?
That was Kevin.
What? What'd I do?
What's that coffee?
Did I belch? Did I belch? I forgot I was on the webinar for a minute. Man, I'm multitasking over here, and I'm drinking this ginger because I'm trying to make sure that I got my health on tack, and I heard something. I thought it was somebody else. I guess it was me. That's how you know. That's how you know you be so in the zone. In the zone.
In the zone.
In the tech zone. I was in the zone. My apologies, everybody.
So look, Karen had said
that was
crazy. Karen, mute your phone. Mute your phone. Karen has said that she's in a texting relationship, and it's only due for living circumstances because her guy lives in Fredericksburg. Is that true?
Kevin, is that you?
Karen, I said.
No, I'm in Frederick, Maryland.
I said Karen on Facebook.
Huh? Frederick, I'm just messing.
So yeah, definitely if you're at home and you got a lot of interferences and ears all over the place, you can't do the same kind of things you want to do. So texting in that kind of sense, like what you were saying, Daniel, becomes kind of a habit because you gotta text it out. You gotta cook it out and you gotta text it out, right, Karen? Cook girl. Okay. So I'm glad you joined in, Karen. So what else? Anybody got any highlights of what they're gonna do with the texting situation? I'll say mine. So because you had said that, Daniel, if some people I know could be waiting for a quick response,
right?
What I'll do for that kind of person is I will make sure that it's explained so we can have expectations on the table that I understand you might be looking for a response. I may be busy during the daytime, but I'm gonna get back with you as soon as my hands can possibly get free. That frees both of us from expectation because I can't, I don't think the woman could just be like, okay, I'm gonna do it just because. Then she'll feel like she has to respond if that's the case, or he or she. But at least if you understand, hey, she's probably in the middle of something, and she'll get back to me.
Right.
Yeah, that's all. Would that be helpful if I
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I mean, by all means. I mean, the thing is, at the end of the day, this is all about communication.
Communication 101. That's it.
You just, lay the foundations of everything up front. You should be good to
go. Who's Maya B? Is that you, Karen? Karen. Gotcha. Okay, that's what I thought. This is the first time I did that. That's the first time I tried that. So somebody had asked to invite on Facebook on the broadcast. So I can see her on Facebook and her conversations are on my thread too. From her page. I like it. Thank you. You showed me something new. All right. So anybody else got any things that they're going to do?
I say, man, do whatever you feel.
Okay, Kevin, good answer. He said, do what you feel.
Yeah, man. Yeah, do what you feel, man.
Angie, what were you about to say?
I said I could tell you a funny one. I have some friends. They've been together for about, 14 years? And still to this day, I mean, I understand his job. I understand where she's coming from. But she'll text him. He will not respond to that text until she starts cussing him out. As soon as she starts cussing him out, he'll respond.
Wow.
Oh, I was doing such and such. But he will not. He will not. I mean,
he's
Latina.
Fire.
He likes fire. He likes that fire. It has to be.
That's a different.
But he will not just come and say, "Hey, I'm working and I can't really respond right now."
That's all you got to say is, "I'm working."
But exactly. But as soon as that cussing
that must be a routine for. Yeah.
That's like, oh, she can't take it no more.
That's a routine. Yeah. That's a strategy to get the dessert. That's the strategy to get the dessert the way he wanted.
That's a
just be careful.
Oh, you want that hot molten lava?
We talking about. Just be careful if you meet somebody. So the biggest thing is if you meet somebody and you fall into that category, like we're all over 30s on this thread pretty much. And most of my Facebook friends are over 30s. If you find yourself getting into that relationship, figure out what both of y'all want. And if that's okay that you are in a texting relationship, are you just sexting? Or is it just to get to the dessert real quick? Or are you really just doing it because I'm a little busy? And, so you got to figure each other out. So that's all really just kind of bouncing back to the best form of communication for you two. Yeah, so you take too long.
Yep, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
You better hurry up, Karen, with your text messages, or else I'm going to come looking for you. All right. So we always like to end out with some kind of things to help take back. And I'm going to just say one thing it's now September. We are getting to the end of the year, and August, September, October. No. When do we start? June.
Did we start June?
Oh, June. About 4 months we've been doing this. And we've been learning and stretching a lot. And I just wanted to thank all of you guys, because I know the community is growing ever since, especially we reached it out to Facebook. But I really appreciate kind of seeing everybody call me and just kind of give me some tidbits of things that they're doing to grow, which I love. We really like to end out with affirmations, which kind of seals the deal on what kind of things we're going to be doing on a positive level to go forward and better ourselves. And then, of course, being that better glow for someone else. So who's got some affirmations, like 5 good ones that they're going to incorporate this week?
I just added one.
Can I start?
Yes.
Y'all are in thinking.
Sure.
You think of some too, Karen. All right, so I'm going to say I am an effective communicator. That's my number 1. I am love. I am happy. I am a great listener. And I am a wife, and my husband has found me, and I found him. Those are my top 5. Will they happen? Yes, they will. Bam, because I said they were. Mm-hmm. I just don't know when it's going to happen. How it's going to happen is all up to God. But definitely when you set the intentions of what you're going to be doing, you get that energy in your body and everything moving forward. So Angie had some this week, so I want to put it back on her. Angie, what did you have going on this week, my dear?
Oh, I just. Oh, you want me to just, give like little excerpts of it?
Yeah, because they were a little long, but they were effective. So what happened this week?
Actually, I didn't even get a chance to tell you, but yes, Lorie had asked me to work on what my affirmations were, and I really got a chance to sit down and write them down to what I needed.
Uh-huh.
And it made a lot of changes because, I was feeling really down about my situation and things like that. And now I don't. I really don't. I don't have time to think about what has happened.
Yes.
So it's about what's going to happen.
There you go.
So I even was talking to a girlfriend on the phone that I had not spoken to in a while, and she was still in my old stuff. So I was like, no, that's not what I'm doing.
I love it.
So, my first thing is that I'm very thankful and I'm blessed, because I know that God answers all my needs. Mm-hmm. I'm happy because that's just the way it's going to be. I'm happy. Things are happening in my life. They're going to happen in my life, and everything's going to be it's a positive outcome. I'm seeing clearly. I'm just.
Thank you.
Laura, I know it's all over the place from when I talk to you. It's just a hard thing for me to remember everything that I sent, but it is just a daily, just in and out. We'll talk about it once we're offline because when we're with our pen.
But the reason why it was so instrumental was because when you first got on, you were like, don't even call on me. Go to someone next.
Don't even call on me. One day we hung up without affirmations. I was like, I called Lorie back. I was like, I was so glad that we missed the affirmation.
Yeah.
But
I'll be back next week. Don't worry.
Don't put me on the spot.
But it's good that you're.
But we'll talk about it once we are.
Okay, that's fine. But transformation, that's the name of the game. That's all I want.
Absolutely.
All my friends and family is just to transform to the beast that you are.
Yes. Yes.
Mogul, what you got going on?
Okay.
Give me your top 5.
All right, I'm working on it. All right, so I am committed to walking out the vision that God has given me. I am committed to building a strong foundation and environment of communication with my future wife.
Gotcha.
That's beautiful.
Snap, snap.
I am a king. I am a conqueror.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm happy with becoming the better me because I am freaking awesome.
Freaking awesome. I like it. He's freaking awesome. Like, just drop the mic. Drop the text messages, man. You freaking awesome. Daniel has done not only just the affirmation for himself, but he's also created a community of people within his own tribe of friends, and he too is doing the same thing. So I commend you, author.
Yes.
I commend you, coach.
Thank you.
Very good, very good.
I'm my best.
You are. You're getting better every day.
Every day.
Madam Tanisha.
Yes, I am an overcomer.
Witness.
I am attentive. I'm not always attentive, so I am attentive. I am in position to be, do, and receive all that God has for me. I am a giver and a receiver. I am worth it. And my bonus, I am one with my future husband.
She said what? She's like, what? Who's next?
Miss Fab.
I love the one that I already have. I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm content.
Yeah.
I'm loved, and I love, and I am a grateful receiver.
Mm-hmm.
That encompasses my entire world.
No, that's right.
Y'all are bees. Kevin, I love it. All the confidence, confident men right here. Take it home, Kevin.
All right. Well, I am healthy. I am a reflection of God's love on earth.
Oh.
I am building wealth to leave a legacy for my children.
Yep.
I am a student. I am a super successful entrepreneur. And I am one with my future wife who don't even know it yet.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Ooh. I can't wait to meet y'all's wives. Man, I can't wait to meet their wives.
I can't either, Lord.
Jeez.
We're going to shake their hands and be like, y'all, you got a good one right here. Got a good one right here.
Yep.
Wouldn't that be something if we all get proposed to and y'all propose on the same thing? We have a wedding all at the same time.
Oh yeah, we gotta have all of us get married on the same day.
On the
same day. On the same day.
I'm going to the islands, so we'll be in.
So are we? We're all going to the islands. If you go,
okay, all right.
I'll text you. I'll text you when I get there. All right. So who's got some news?
I'll just send.
What?
I'll just send the private jet.
Okay, well, we still gonna text you. That's your day? That's your marriage day?
You going with the jet. Once that water calm down out there, I'll just cruise on out there on that yacht.
Okay, I say August 8th.
Hey.
8th.
What is the day?
What's she saying? 8/8?
Tuesday.
Oh, that's the day you get married.
Oh, she said this is all our dates.
Oh, she's prophesying, y'all. We're getting married in August.
It'd be too hot in August.
It's gonna be a hot wedding.
I know.
It's gonna be a hot wedding. Y'all get ready now. Workout challenge. Get that back fat together, all right?
Oh my gosh.
We got work to do, stomachs and backs. All right, so who's got some pop and pop? Thank you very much. I wanted to get the last couple of affirmations that were out there. Karen on Facebook had said that she prays first about what to communicate. I surrender the outcome. I speak in the affirmations about my desires. I am studying the curriculum and preparing for my husband. I believe I am worthy of understanding, believing, receiving, and giving the love I desire.
Nice.
Bam. Drop the mic. You know, we can, we control it. We control it. So just quit with the negativity. I think we know better than that. Thank you, Karen. Thank you very much. Anybody have any news coming up? We've got books that are coming out. So Daniel, I know you got some news. Vera, I know you've got some news. Daniel, what you got?
My book is going to be pretty much here tomorrow, and I will be shipping the books
here.
Everyone that has already purchased, and we will be actually having a book signing very soon. I just need details from a publisher so we can actually get everything set up, and I'll send out the invites to everybody and let everybody know.
Name of the book?
Tears of a Man, Poetic Chronicles of a Young Heart.
Poetic Chronicles of a Young Heart. Where can they get a copy?
They can get a copy from my website. It's Daniel Bethea. Last name is spelled BETHEA.com.
Daniel E.
No.
Daniel E. Bethea.
Nope.
No, he took it out.
I took it out.
After consultation, it was too long.
Yes.
It was too long. Believe that?
Just my full name, Daniel Bethea, and you're good to go.
We had to shorten that thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
So,
DanielBuffet.com is where you can get a copy of his first book. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, get a copy of the book.
Yeah.
Are you going to be, so the book is going to be?
I'm going to autograph every last one of them. Anytime
autographing them?
Purchase, I will autograph your book. No problem. Okay. Unless you purchase it off of Amazon, then I have no control.
I want my book signed. Tanisha wants hers.
Yes, I will definitely do that.
And I want the first audio. Yes. I want the first audio book.
Yeah.
And she wants audio.
I'm working on that. I do want to thank you guys for all the love.
Put a date on it, Karen.
It's been an amazing day yesterday with all the support.
I'm serious.
So I really appreciate everybody support and love.
We're gonna have an event definitely to support Mr. Daniel Bethea in his first book, and anyone else that completes their book, we will support you as well. Yeah. Tanisha's coming up next.
Yeah, and I gotta get yours, by the way.
You didn't get one?
I haven't gotten one of your books yet.
Did you get a shirt?
No, I'm working on it. I'm gonna get the whole.
We're gonna get you a shirt and book combo. How about that?
Does a tote bag come with
it? You want a tote bag?
Make it a shirt, a pillow, and a book combo.
I got pillows. If you go to theunleashedcollection.com, look and see what you like on there.
Oh yeah, I forgot to the site. I'm
no shopping, girl. Just tell me what you like. That's called hookup when you call me directly.
I love bling, so that's add right to the collection.
What in the world is on this stocking site?
It's inspirational pillows, it's mugs, it's the Unleashed shirt, the book, tote bag is on there, and some artwork for your wall. Yeah. All right. Vera, you had some real estate news coming out. Would you like to share?
I'm headed toward being the president of the Prince George's County Association of Realtors. I got a year that I have to serve as the vice president.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone who voted for me.
Woo-hoo. I got my vote in.
You got it in.
Yeah.
All right. So we're good to go. We got the October 21st Vision Board Party. Karen, it would be great if you come out. I don't think last year you made it. But October 21st in Bowie, Maryland, we're going to have our second Vision Board Party. Adults are welcome and children are definitely welcome.
Definitely.
Okay. So we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have music there. A lot of things will be provided for you to get it done, like the boards, the glue and glitter, all the cute stuff. Magazines will be provided, but definitely bring your own. But we'll show you the steps of how to do the vision board the right way.
Right.
So all the things that you're talking about, your book in December 17 and all these things that you want to have happen in your future, you'll see them pop up. And all of a sudden you can write completed, and just have completion dates on there. Okay. So as I had big news last week, I'm not sure if you guys had known about it, but I had said last week I needed to make a decision. I made a decision because things were just being blocked in my personal life. And I made a decision. Thank you, Daniel, because actually I think it was right after the conversation that we had on I feel I can't move forward. And I made a decision to retire from real estate October of 2018. October. So I got a whole year. And guess what we're going to have at my retirement party?
What?
Cupcakes and Chipotle.
Chipotle and donuts.
No donuts. I don't care for donuts.
Chipotle and Krispy Kreme.
No, y'all can have Krispy Kreme if you want. But it's going to be cupcakes and Chipotle. That's all I want for my retirement party. So that allows me to start focusing on business coaching, real estate coaching for entrepreneurs. So just imagine having the platform available to be successful as not only just a real estate agent, but also just an entrepreneur. What does it take for those steps to be a magnificent and dynamic entrepreneur? Parallel.
Congratulations, Lord. You already are.
Parallel.
Yeah. So everything I've learned over the years, I get to pour it back into everyone else. So that's what I'm working on. That's why I'm down here in Atlanta with my mom, because she is a teacher. She is a teacher. So she's showing me a lot of things, what to do to get things started too. So
I'm proud of you.
I have made the decision. So when you make the decision, things clear up and you can focus on it.
Yeah.
With speed.
Awesome. Excited.
So yes.
Godspeed, baby. Godspeed.
So those realtors that you see on the line here, Nisha and Vera. That's it. That's going to be the referring partners at this point. After October, of course. So I got a whole year, okay?
Talk about that book of business and who you were selling it to.
You know what? Everybody's trying to now get the book of business.
I know they
don't want the book of content, don't you?
I can wait, though.
It's going to cost a good penny. Oh, my. That's thousands of dollars. Thousands.
Sounds like an auction.
It does.
I got 50 over here. I got 75. I got 85.
Real estate. Who do you want? The seminar folks. Who do you want? Who do you want? It's a lot of people. All right, guys.
And so
let's sign out. Facebook. Thank you guys so much. Tune in every single Thursday. Next Thursday, we'll be back 9 o'clock, same place. And what we're going to be doing is the topic is going to be interesting places to find a date. Unleash.
Oh, that's going to be a good one.
We're just unleashing all over the place.
That's going to be.
So don't say church. Church ain't it. Wegmans.
Wegmans, yes.
You single guys like going into the grocery store. Because she got all the food on her belt. You just got Cheetos.
That is all that's necessary to keep a man going.
Whatever it takes. So we will be back next Thursday, 9 o'clock. So thank you guys for tuning in. See you guys later. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night, everyone. Have an outstanding week.
Hold on, guys.
I received that.